we go. We are on here, Donna. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great to have you. All right, we will get started. My name, Linda Turgison, LTLTE. Learn to love to exercise. All right, Donna. Welcome. Thank you for being here. If you want to do a quick introduction, maybe where you're located, you want to tell us your age?
Yeah, no problem. My name's Donna Whalen, and I live in Boca Raton, Florida, and I'm 61 years old.
61? Woo!
Just turned 61.
That's right. You did get a year older, huh? A year older and a year better.
Let's hope so. I'm working on that.
Yeah. So Donna, I'm so excited for the viewers to listen to your story today as you share it. And we'll jump right in. So if you can share with the viewers a little bit about your life, how it was before we started working together, and really more importantly about how you were feeling with yourself, with your health, with your body. Go for it.
Well, first of all, I have a very busy schedule. I run a small business, and my weight has fluctuated throughout my adult life, and I got to my heaviest weight ever, a weight that I never thought I would see, and I got to the point that I was embarrassed to go out and see anyone who knew me already and knew I wasn't always this heavy. And of course, I couldn't stand to see myself in pictures. And I had achy joints. My feet were swelling. I couldn't wear any of my shoes, nothing but flip-flops. And just feeling sluggish, no energy, shortness of breath, couldn't keep up with the crowd, when we would walk to events or whatever. So, and I couldn't wear my wedding rings. I had to take them off and put them away. And bottom line, I was very depressed.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much for sharing. If you're listening to this, please cheer Donna on and let us know how you can relate. So feeling depressed, feeling sluggish, feeling embarrassed, being at your heaviest weight ever, not being able to wear your shoes, not being able to wear your wedding rings, and not having energy to keep up. So a lot of things that were going on before we started working together. So Donna, I like to ask, why did you decide to ask for help?
Well, one is I just didn't even know where to get started. As I mentioned, my weight's fluctuated. I've done diets in the past. I've taken the weight off, but I knew I could take the weight off because I can do some extreme dieting, but I don't want to ever have to diet again. I don't want to ever go on another diet where I have to be so restrictive. And I was dreading that because I was dreading the thought of being hungry for something and not. So I started, just kind of looking around and stuff, and knew I needed to learn how to eat healthy and to keep the weight off forever.
Yeah. Yes. So as many ladies and men out there, we've all tried a lot of different diets, but it's one thing to lose the weight. It's always harder to maintain it, to really keep it off for life, which is what we cover in the New Me Academy, because the more times you lose it, more frustrating it usually gets, the harder it gets, especially as you get older, as you've done this and been down the road so many times. So I'm so glad that we met and that you asked for help and that you were willing to get out of the comfort zone, because for anyone, the hardest part is getting started. So you've passed that hardest part. Were you nervous when you first got started in the New Me Academy?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I didn't know what I was in for. And, I was afraid of signing up for something that I couldn't do and having anyone see my failure if I didn't. I was afraid, just the thought of, oh no, here I go again. I can't eat this and I can't eat that. And, and I'm going to be hungry at times, and not just hungry in general, but hungry for things that, you just can't have, and yeah, so I was afraid of everything pretty much. Not
Yeah.
to mention
So
exercise and, you know, or, but I was just mostly just afraid of just a commitment in general, accountability, having to.
yeah, and that is people in general. What what we um, what we struggle with the most is fear, and it's that fear of failure. It's the fear of what is involved. How much do I have to commit? What do I have to do? What kind of effort do I have to put in? How much time is it going to take? How uncomfortable do I need to get? And not knowing all the details, which a lot of times, if we wait till we know everything, then we just wait too long, because it's really all about getting out of the comfort zone. That's where you're going to grow the most. So being nervous, but still taking the leap, and taking imperfect action like you've been doing. And you also got a little head start when we started in the challenge, where in the challenge in just a month you were able to drop about 13 pounds, which is amazing in just 1 month. So you got a good head start there. um, Tell us a little bit, Donna, about where you are at today, the results, how you're feeling.
Well, since I started last October, I've lost 46 pounds, kind of goes up and down, like 46, 47 pounds, and it just keeps going down. And the aches in my knees are gone. When I got up in the morning, I felt like, I don't want to say 100 years old, because I've seen some amazing 100-year-old people, but I was achy, and my feet were swelling. So the swelling in my feet's gone. I can wear most of my shoes. My wedding rings are back on, and my blood pressure's good. My blood work is good, and I'm not going hungry at all, ever. And I have formed some good habits, and I'm working on forming some more. Taking vitamins has become a part of my daily ritual. Usually I'd take them for 2 weeks and that would be it, but I've been going for a few months now of taking them. And I always thought I needed 10 vitamins, and found out that really only need 3 or 4 vitamins. And I'm drinking a lot more water. It's becoming more of a habit. That's basically all I drink is water. I mean, no sodas, no, anything else. So, yeah, that's where I'm at now.
That's
And
awesome.
my goal. And exercising and walking. That's been the hardest part, because it's not my favorite thing. But the walking is not only helping me feel more energetic and more motivated. I actually seem to get more things done after I walk and have more energy. But it's also to help me clear my mind, because as I said, I have a small business and a lot's going through my mind at all times. So
Yeah, that is great. So I'm hearing more energy and more productivity with the energy, which is helping you as an entrepreneur and in your small business, and also getting out there to clear your mind, because the monkey mind is always going, and especially as entrepreneurs, we have a lot going on. So more energy, and you don't feel restrictive. You're able to eat. You're not going hungry. Um, what about things that you've tried in the past that didn't work, as far as compared to what you're doing now? Like what do you think has contributed to your success this time around?
um, the diets I've tried in the past have been not only fat diets, but extreme, very restrictive, you've got a very short list of things you can eat. And, obviously the minute it's over and you get the weight down, you're back to doing what you're doing. I think with the New Me program or academy, I learned there are a lot of things I can eat. And, it's all about balancing and just being aware. And, on these bad diets, for instance, I mean, I've had doctors tell me that ran these programs, grains will make you fat.
Mm-hmm.
And I was scared to death. Even you've had to tell me, Donna, you can have bread, because or pasta or, brown rice. I mean, the healthy ones, of course, but I had gotten my head, I couldn't have any of that. And it was like, it's hard to maintain when there was so many restrictions. So just learning how to eat.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
eat things so that I'm filled up, and it's okay to feel full. Yeah, not stuffed, but full. So,
Right.
but
Right. Yeah. Feeling satisfied after you eat and not going hungry, which is what a lot of these diets teach you, right? It is very restrictive. You have a list of foods. These are the only foods you can eat. You can't go beyond it. And then when you're done with the diet, then it's like, okay, now I want to eat all these other things that I haven't been able to eat. And then that's when the weight comes back on. So it's this vicious cycle. So yeah, balance, moderation, very important. And to be able to have some goodies every now and then, right? Because there's going to be celebrations and parties and all that things.
yeah. And
Yeah.
it's balancing, it's, knowing that, yeah, if you go out on the weekend and you have a beer and burger, you can't have a beer and burger and then pizza at night and then lasagna. That you've got to balance it out somewhere. You've got,
Yes.
because
Yes, for sure.
that's why a lot of people, you might gain 2 or 3 pounds on the weekend, but if you go back to your healthier eating, you go right back down during the week. So you maintain. But
Right, right. But of course, we don't want to get into it where we put in a lot of good effort during the week and then the
exactly,
weekend,
right.
we having to start over every Monday isn't sustainable either. So it's allowing room for
Yeah,
goodies, but not having everything.
yeah. Well, usually
Yeah.
when I go out to do something like that, it's for a special event,
Right,
family
right.
together,
Yeah.
whatever.
Special occasions like your birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. So,
Um, what would you say, how is it like to work with me and be part of the New Me Academy overall?
um, well, I think having the accountability and someone to push you
Yeah.
and not buy all your excuses that you make for not exercising or not doing this
Mhm,
or that.
mhm.
The
Yes.
accountability
Yeah.
is big, and that you're doing your job. You are monitoring everything that I'm doing. You're looking at, you know, what I'm doing on a daily basis
Mhm.
and what I'm consuming, and you're you're there on a daily basis throughout the day, not
Yeah.
just certain days or certain, you know, windows of time. You are always there, to answer any questions and encouraging and encouraging to uh, to reach out for support, reach out to the group, go, use your tools. Um, you you providing us with so many tools. I mean, from exercise to nutrition to just educational tools.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is what is sustainable over the long term, right? When we really learn and we're implementing as we learn and taking action, but knowing that the action doesn't have to be perfect, right? Because
Right.
nobody's perfect. We're always going to fall off. But it's how soon do we get ourselves back up when we do fall down? and keeping on going, which is where the accountability and the support is so important to have for all of us, so that we don't give ourselves too many excuses, like you said, because excuses like I don't have time, I'm too tired, I'm too busy, I can't do it right now. Like time and money are the biggest excuses that I hear. And what I say is, hey, if something's important to us, we're going to find a way. We're going to get resourceful. We're going to find time for what's important to us. Anything else, Donna, that you would like to add for other middle-aged ladies that are listening in on this?
Yeah, the biggest thing is if you want to fight aging, now's the time to start your lifestyle changes
Yeah.
and healthy habits. Don't wait till you have achy joints and high blood pressure, and that no matter what your age, or it's not too late to start.
Right. Exactly. It's never too late to start. And the sooner you start, the easier the journey is going to be. And the longer you can live your life healthier, the more energy you'll have to do things you want to do, play with your grandkids and all of that fun stuff. Yeah. So stop procrastinating, in other words.
Well, that's one of my biggest goals is I have my first grandchild, and then it hit me. I'm a grandmother, and then I'm thinking of my grandparents and what their lifespan was, and I want longevity. I want to, and I knew that the extra weight could be shortening my life, and I want to be here for as many years as possible to watch my children grow and my grandchild grow. So that
Right.
was a big
Yeah.
part.
Be here for them, and also be here for them in the healthiest manner that you can, right?
Right.
Yeah, if there's anyone out there considering support, asking for help, tell them, what advice would you give them, Donna? I think you already did, but tell them again.
Yeah. Well, the big thing is you're worth the investment, and you can't put a price on good health or longevity.
Exactly. Yeah. Because we invest our time, our money, our effort into all kinds of stuff. And we all know that when we pay attention, and we are worth it. Because we spend time, money, and effort on so many things that are not as valuable as our health. Because without our health, we don't have anything. We all know that. So awesome, Donna. Super excited that you could join here, share all the good information with all the viewers. Remember to hit the thumbs up and the heart, and to share this video to cheer Donna on. And I'm excited for our continued time together in the New Me Academy. So thank you so much, Donna. I really appreciate your time. I know you've got a busy day, so getting back to work.
Okay.
All right, Donna. Thanks again. We'll talk soon.
All right. You're welcome. Bye, everyone.
Okay. Bye. Bye.